Welcome to Avocation X, episode number 68. Time for a newsworthy Valuetainment broadcast. Sponsored by Baden Optical in beautiful Ontario, Canada. Now hit that like button and subscribe. Help push our content higher in the YouTube algorithms so more people get to join in our journey. Now, Valuetainment is not affiliated with our channel whatsoever, but I've had the pleasure of actually spending time on their channel, and I can tell you, an amazing content provider. So, the topics I'm going to tackle here and now: Patrick, Dr. Judy Mikovits, Dr. Mike, debate, reneged, evaluation. Let's dive deep right now. So, Patrick Bet David of Valuetainment is one of the deepest interviewers I have witnessed to date. His professionalism is hard to match. He is fearless in his choice of topics, and his access to major talent is beyond amazing. To him, I owe this brush with my dream. Dr. Judy Mikovits is a longtime medical expert in her fields. She's worked in the field of virology for many years. Allegedly, her career was kicked out from under her feet by trying to out some corruption within her community. Jailed and held without charges until succumbing to the pressure and agreeing to a deal with a 5-year gag order. Once the gag order had expired, Dr. Judy came out in full force. When we listen to this scientific mind, you must watch her flow in order to evaluate her credibility when discussing the events as they occurred, including names, dates, and complete depictions of all circumstances chronologically leading to the Dr. Judy of today. Now, we have Dr. Mike. Is described as a good-looking, extremely presentable, and accomplished young doctor who presents well and brings a lot of great content to the YouTube platform. His topics are wide-ranging and seemingly well-researched and presented. Well, Dr. Mike had been asked about Dr. Judy, and in response, he made a video presentation to address the question. He was none too kind to Dr. Judy. He openly attempted to dismantle and discredit every claim made by Dr. Judy. Well, is there a debate brewing? Do you smell a debate? I think you do. Enter Patrick Bet David. He reaches out to Dr. Mike and Dr. Judy in hopes of bringing together my dream debate. At first, the contact he has with Dr. Judy brings about a somewhat negative response to his encounter. This would lead anyone to believe that perhaps Dr. Judy was a fake, a phony, a coward, and a fraud. Not knowing, however, that Dr. Judy did her research and watched his video dissection of her history. Apparently, her answer to the debate became a resounding yes after her perusal of his video. She was seemingly glad to take on the challenge to debate this guy over her credibility. Halfway to my dream come true now. So, the seemingly anti-vaxxer, Dr. Judy, against presumably pro-vaxxer Dr. Mike. So as Patrick Bet David continues on his quest, he receives 3 firm yeses from Dr. Mike. Of course, this would lead to anyone to believe that Dr. Mike is 100% legit in his criticism of Dr. Judy. There seemed no hesitation on his part when asked 3 times through Patrick's representative and those representing his own interests. So this host of Valuetainment, an interviewer, is now prepared to put on the debate that I've been dreaming for. By the way, if you're considering a very successful platform, I suggest you watch all of his videos and the way they are presented, a magnificent blueprint to success on the YouTube platform. So Patrick Bet David has shown a blueprint or a map to success on this platform for all of us. And so it looks as though my dream is about to come true in magnificent form on the platform of Valuetainment with Patrick Bet David. I will watch this without missing a fraction of a second. I think that debate will receive about 10 million views. Onward we go, right? Against all the odds, Dr. Mike reneged on his triple affirmations. Being a great professional, Patrick reaches out, unsure as to whether his team may shoulder some blame in some way. Dr. Mike's response, which came quite late, was a lame excuse for backing out. Apparently, all dreams do not come true. So this turn of events could lead someone to conclude that one party or the other may not be so confident in their opinion or stance. In our opinion, put forth by Advocation X, is that the only evaluation we can make based on the facts that are available to us is that Dr. Mike reneged because he is not at all confident in his criticisms of Dr. Judy. This leads us to believe that Dr. Judy has just shot up the credibility ladder by at least 80 out of 100 rungs. So, let's go to our evaluation. Evaluation as determined by us is evident, but we at Advocation X are curious as to what you think about this unfortunate calamity. When before Dr. Judy had been receiving so much criticism as fake news, a probable liar, chances were that none of her story was accurate, as it was being refuted by so many people who didn't do any research, obviously. Do you believe that Dr. Judy deserves much in the way of credibility now that the super popular Dr. Mike, with all of his answers, was unwilling to debate her in an open forum for all of us to see? Honestly, looking for your opinions, would you like to see a debate between her and Dr. Anthony Fauci of the Trump administration? Or how about Dr. Judy and wannabe Dr. Bill Gates? How about Dr. Judy and any of those connected to wannabe Bill Gates doctor or his affiliates throughout the WHO? Let us know in the comments. Maybe we can force a debate somehow. So please help further our cause by hitting the like button and submitting a subscription for future content. Become a member and crush that bell while you're at it so you miss nothing. Disclaimer: our channel is factually informed opinion and not alternative facts either. Questions will be answered if you're a subscribed member of this channel. However, suggestions are more than welcome by all, including your critical analysis. Leave your respectful comments, suggestions, critical analysis, or ideas for future topics you'd like covered in the comment section. A special thanks from Clyde and the crew to all of you beautiful thinking people out there. A shout out to our sponsor, Baden Optical in beautiful Ontario, Canada. Once again, good folks, I must say, we never give up and we never give in. But remember, keep an open mind because knowledge is your power. So do your research, maintain your power. Until next time, thank you for spending time with us here on this channel. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and by all means, try your best to to stay happy. Thanks again.